Honestly, I don't remember what year this was, but it was definitely back in high school when Charlie was a thing. Charlie is this ghost summoning game involving two pencils positioned like a cross on top of a paper with the words yes and no. It was break time around 10 a.m. and these seniors were gathered around a table being very loud, so being the nosy Bruneian people we are, me and my friend walked over to check it out. One of them, the seniors, went, Charlie, are you here? And I kid you not, the pencil started moving by itself. I was shocked. But then I quickly moved on. But the next day, a kid in the class next door was possessed. 2 more kids in another school building were possessed too. This went on for a whole week. One day, I wasn't feeling so good, so I went to the school toilet. One of the stalls was for the handicapped, and it was locked, so nobody really used it. When I was done washing up, the handicap door started wiggling very hard, as if someone was trying to escape. I bolted to my classroom to tell my friends about it. That was when I saw a figure at the doorway. It was black, tall, something like Slender Man, and I go, "Guys, what is that?" My friends didn't see anything. Days went on. It was time to go home. Back home, all was well. I had dinner, studied for a bit, watched a little movie, and then I went to bed around 9 p.m. After a couple hours in bed, I woke up feeling really warm, hot even, and just really dizzy. I tried to force myself to go back to sleep when, out of nowhere, someone shouted, "You better wake up!" right into my ear. I jumped out of bed and thought at first it was my brother or someone else, but I was all alone. I recited some du'as and suddenly I had the overwhelming urge to look at the window. That was when I saw it. The tall black figure from school right outside my window. Panicked, I recited some du'as and stopped, only when my doorbell rang. Mind you, my parents were out on a business trip and it was supposed to be just me and my brother, but he was always out till morning. I ran downstairs hoping it was him, thinking it was him, but then stopped because I started getting goosebumps. That was when I heard the knock again and a voice I didn't recognize said, "Assalamu alaikum." I didn't reply. I was panicking inside. I turned on the radio channel that recites Quran verses and slowly started to go upstairs, tiptoeing. That was when the knocks became full-on banging. I ran upstairs, terrified, hid in my blanket, and I recited Ayatul Kursi until eventually falling asleep. The following morning, I had a high fever and all these unexplained bruises all over my body. I told my parents about this, and they asked my brother to take me to an ustaz to be checked out. As soon as we arrived, the ustaz stated matter-of-factly, "You have something following you." This spooked me out, so I told him what happened at school, at home, and he said, "My child, if you see the supernatural, never point it out." After that, he cleansed me by reciting du'as and drinking water. Where there was dread previously, a sense of relief finally washed over me. I never knew what happened to the seniors that played that time, but I heard one of them went missing for a couple days and was found near a lake, Tasit Lama. I also heard that some of the other kids watching also experienced different disturbances. Wallahu alam. Charlie.